big interview.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Flora. Obviously, a well-executed game plan. Take us through that first coming out of the water and then getting on that bike and with that group, your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the swim would be crucial today. That's definitely something I've been focusing on. And yeah, I could pretty much tell from the first lap or the first buoy that I was in a really good position, and that can just really just set your race up and make life so much easier. So yeah, I was really happy about that, but just stayed focused of not losing the feet. And then onto the bike, I mean, these conditions, and it's a very technical course, that really the main thing was just trying to stay safe and not have anything silly happen. But I mean, I race with Jess and Georgia and Katie often and know they're strong riders, and I heard the split to the second group and I thought, this is game over. This is not that I was going to win, but like, this is game over. This is us fighting for the podium. So just stay safe, keep fueling, and I mean, that's pretty much like the perfect scenario for me. And then yeah, I got onto the run and I felt pretty good, and yeah, of course I've raced them before, so I sort of know their strengths and weaknesses and knew I had really good run fitness, so just took it out hard and then established the gap, and then just tried this in hopes that I would still feel pretty good. And then yeah, I just kept my composure and only allowed myself to sort of let the thoughts drift in that I was going to win. Sort of with a kilometer out, I saw Dan, and yeah, kind of from there I knew it was going to happen.
The bike course was not one, and the conditions was not one for you to exploit and get away from everyone. It was just a matter of hanging in, give everybody a chance to pull along the way.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, my running's also come a long way that I knew I was very confident in my run, so yeah, I didn't need to take any chances on the bike, just come off it safely and ready for a good run.
That early battle in the water was something of sorts, where you had to come from to get into position. How difficult was that? Because there's a lot of jockeying in the water to try and get some decent space, so how was that?
Yeah, these starts can be quite treacherous. But yeah, I luckily got out and had pretty clear water and didn't have too much swimming on top of each other or, you know, whatever. Thankfully, it doesn't always happen that way. In my race before the Olympics, I got absolutely hammered. So, you know, it's sort of a bit of luck of the draw, but also just how well you can get out your takeout speed. And that's something I've really been working on. And so, yeah, but yeah, I mean, establishing a good position in the swim, as I said, just can set the race up so much better, and everything can just be so much more smooth after that.
Now that it's had a little time to set in, what's your thoughts, what's your feelings? holding that.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Yeah, I mean, my first is a massive relief. As you can imagine, it's been a heck of a lot of pressure for 5 years. I would never recommend being an Olympic favorite for 5 years. Of course, it's made it all worth it now, but yeah, I mean, it's just so special. Dan just had my family on FaceTime or whatever, and they're like going crazy. I think the whole of Bermuda is, and I think that's what makes it so special for me, is that yes, this was my dream, but I also knew it was bigger than me. And I think when you're in that sort of space, it just makes everything that much more special and incredible. And yeah, I'm just so proud I could do this and be Bermuda's first gold medalist, first female medalist, and just hopefully and just inspire everyone back home that this is possible.
How close were you? Because TGB wanted to recruit you, didn't they, when you were a teenager? Was there ever any chance you could? No. What did they say to you?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I hold dual nationality of British Bermudian, but I mean, I'm born and raised in Bermuda. That's where my heart is. I have family, of course, in England, in the north of England, and you know, that's special, but for me, it was always Bermuda. That just, yeah, felt the most special. But it is kind of nice that, like, we have our national song Hail to Bermuda, so I prefer that to be played. But you know, when God Save the Queen is played, it's sort of like honor to my British and Bermudian side, which is special.
But it was quite brave of you, because it would have been easier to have gone to GB. There would have been a lot more money, a lot more resources. But yet, that trumped, you know, compete for your home country, obviously trumped all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's pluses and minuses. Yeah, there would have been a lot more funding and support, but also I think being with Bermuda, I was allowed to forge my own path and go through the ups and downs and take some time off sport and allow myself to develop into the racer that I am. And I don't think I would have been allowed to do that had I gone through the GB program. I think some doors would have been shut on me. So yeah, pluses and minuses, but at the end of the day, I had to do what my heart said, and truthfully, crossing the line for Bermuda has always been the most special, and yeah, so yeah, thank you.
Where are your family in England?
So yeah, my parents are from the northern England. And my mom grew up in Burnley, and my dad is from Barrow in Furness, in the Lake District. Yeah, so my extended family is all there. So when I go and race in Leeds, it's quite special because I have a whole like Bermuda crowd, well, British Bermudian crowd. Yeah, so and I spent time, I went to boarding school in the UK for 4 years. Well, 2 years, and then I stayed an extra 2 years. It's called Mount Kelly College down in southwest in Tavistock. So,
and
yeah.
You're an OBE as well, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
How was that? Can you say about getting
Yeah, that was, I mean, definitely a huge surprise. I got I think it was an email or call from our governor saying he wanted to speak to me, and I was like, well, that's strange. And then told me I was nominated for an OBE, and yeah, that was incredible, going to Buckingham Palace and receiving it, met Prince Charles, and yeah, it was very special, and yeah, I'm just so grateful for everything that sport has given me.
Dame Duffy has a nice ring to it.
Yeah, that's nice. I like Olympic champ best though.
Laura, any words for him, for back home?
Yeah, I just want to say hi to everyone in Bermuda and just thank you so much for the support. Yeah, through my entire career, and especially in the build up to the games. Yeah, it's a special moment, and I feel like, okay, I crossed the line today, but I feel like I won this for everybody back home.
What's next for Florida?
Well, next I'm just gonna forget about triathlon for a few days and enjoy having this weight lifted. But yeah, I have quite a lot of racing for the rest of the year, which is just quite fun. With COVID last year and some of my injuries, I've had a very light race schedule, so I'm just gonna enjoy racing and having fun.
One of the biggest things for the year outside of this is the event that will take place in Bermuda
Yeah.
in October.
Yeah.
How special is it that you're going to take a gold medal home to show the country what you worked very hard for?
Yeah, that'll be really special. I mean, to race at home in Bermuda and be announced on home soil as the Olympic champion is so special. And we'll have the mixed team relay, so it'll be so great to race with Erica and Tyler, and then we have options for the fourth. But yeah, just to be there, yeah, it's really, I don't know, it'll just be really cool, very special.
So I've got about 4 months to get ready.
Yeah, you could be in the running.
All right.